relationship coaching, and tarot cards versus numerology. And the biggest question is, not everyone is aware about numerology and not everyone is aware about tarot cards. And there is another type of cards, which is Lenormand cards. How both techniques can answer the same question. Is the information the same? Is it different? I will explain with a great example of live existing relationship example, how we can investigate the relationship, how we can understand what each partner is feeling, what they are expecting, what kind of issues they are having, and how to address it. I want you to think about what kind of questions, what type of questions you usually have in the relationships. Maybe you have a certain scenario or situation right now or in the past that you have been clueless about why it happened so. What was the reason why you're repeating over and over certain behavioral pattern or certain situations, decisions when it comes to relationship, and how to end these cycles, how to improve yourself, how to move towards the self-development. And if you have these questions, you can leave in a comment section and I will be answering every single question. And where else you could invest more money than inside of you, understanding and have a clarity in order to proceed with the healing. And the more you grow, the more value you can get, the better becomes your life where you are living, the better is your relationship that you are having with other people. And if you are having struggles with your current relationship, you can definitely reach me out and get the session with me. I am here to help you, and literally this is my true calling, to help people with different spiritual techniques as tarot cards, numerology, healing, energy healing, psychology, coaching sessions to reach literally all your goals that you want to reach, because I have learned so many techniques with numerology especially, and it's called quantum numerology, how to access your success formula and how to understand what you literally need to do in order to reach your goal ABC. You just need to tell me what you want to get and I can tell you the formula. That is so simple as it sounds. It might sound quite crazy. Is that really that simple? Why I am not able to tap into this information myself? Because usually those who are connected with the intuition and have a strong connection with your higher self or your intuition, with the gut feeling, call it the way you want, those have these clues. They feel it intuitively. But if you are clueless or you are not in touch with your inner desires, or your conscious mind is overruling more, or you have as well very strong subconscious programs, everyone has them, then yes, it is quite hard to tap into the guidance of your own intuition. But basically, it is possible to access with the tarot cards as well as with the numerology. And I like to call myself abundance and spiritual coach, and I am based in Dubai. I know that I have plenty of followers all around the world, in Canada, US, India, Philippines, here in Middle East, in Europe, in Australia. So hi to everyone who is watching already this video, and I really appreciate that my guidance, even being here, being myself Latvian, living in Dubai, I can reach out to such a great public and see that my guidance is really resonating and helping you. I believe you all are aware about the tarot cards, but in a summary, what are the tarot cards? Tarot cards are, like I like to say, it's a Google. You literally enter your question into your Google search console about anything that is bothering you, everything that you want to look for, and tarot cards are literally able to tell you the what is going on. And this is why it is perfect tool to give you the answers about the present moment. As well as tarot cards, you can see there are quite many. There are 78 cards. They are divided into 4 minor arcana cards, as well as 22 major arcana cards. And each card has around 20 meanings. So with the tarot, when it comes to being precise, being correct about the readings, yes, there is a certain level of maybe guessing or uncertainty, because imagine there is 20 meanings of one single card, and there are variations of 78 cards. So you can just multiply how much knowledge the tarot reader needs to know. This is number one. And another, you still need to guess the variations, because the variations can be so many. And this is why I would say tarot cards are a great tool to give you around 90% accuracy about what is going to happen. But of course, tarot cards are not giving you the result which cannot be changed. Everything can be changed if the one person is just immediately changing the direction of thinking, doing, acting, feeling, waking up and realizing that something is wrong, let's say after the session, that the result is going to change. But perfectly with the tarot cards, it is perfect way to read the present moment of everyone and everything what is around. And there is another deck which is as well cards, and it is Lenormand deck. Lenormand deck is created by 36 cards. It has been around 200 years, and this is my latest deck that I just recently got. And I would say already working with Lenormand just recently, I have found that Lenormand is greatly complementing the tarot cards. When tarot cards are great for reading everyone's mind, emotions, actions, what is going to happen, checking the results, Lenormand deck is giving the sequence of the events, what is going to happen. Tarot cards can do the same, but not that much as Lenormand deck. And this is as well another tool to read the information and understand what is happening between two people who are kind of together, but there are certain miscommunications. Universe is created based on the numerology, and modern world is built by numbers and formulas. Just think, physics, science, mathematics, universe, space science, astrology, and so on. And we have the date of birth. Every single person has a date of birth. Every single person has a personal code, or other numbers, telephone number as well. Everyone has a telephone nowadays. So there are numbers who are influencing our reality. I like to call it a matrix. We are living literally in a matrix, like in the movie of Matrix. If maybe you have seen it, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out on the Netflix. And I would say even letters like name that you are having, name as per the birth certificate, name as when you get married, you may change your name of your business. All the letters can be changed into numbers, and numbers and letters, by the sound itself, it is creating a frequency of the words that we speak, the way we speak, what we are saying. It is the frequency, and frequency is numbers. You might know that there are as well powerful words like mantras that hold specific energetic frequency or the code. The mantras are so powerful that they can influence our subconscious mind, our energy field, and do a lot of healing, right? Based on the date of birth, which is our unique code that everyone has, there's a specific energy that it is holding, and with numerology it is possible to decode our program, why we have came to this physical reality, what we call our life, and what is our soul purpose, what are our subconscious programs. Every person has a subconscious programs which is decoded inside of your code. This is unbelievable, I would say, for those. Even if I would listen, I would be like, is it truly like that? Yes, I have tried this on myself. I have seen it in so many people. I have acquired this knowledge through a different spiritual practices, and then I check with the numerology, and it is the same information that is given. So this is giving me more and more evidence that we are just living in a matrix, and if we have the formula and technique to approach our behavioral patterns and our programs, we can get the success formula in for our love, money, career, personality, reaching goals, being in a comfort with ourselves, and so on. I think that's kind of amazing. And from my personal experience, combining tarot with numerology, it is possible to access so much of information in different layers. And each information, each technique is supplementing each other. When I was only into tarot, and I didn't know about the numerology that much, I was like, wow, tarot is an amazing tool. Tarot can answer everything, and what else I need to know, But studying numerology, I see that there is way much behind the tarot information, another deeper layer, subconscious layer, the root why this is happening as the biggest reason why these issues, misunderstandings, especially in relationship, why to have people met for the higher purpose, and so on. So the bigger and deeper meaning of why can be answered by numerology. The most frequent questions that I get from clients related to love is, what has been the reason for the breakup? Why we are not getting along? Why it is not happening? Does my partner love me? What are his or her feelings about me? Is he or she thinking about me? Will they reach out? If, for example, having a breakup, how to overcome trust issues, how to let go the past wrongdoings, how to be less judgmental in the relationship, what is going to be the result of our relationship, how to reconcile the relationship, how to reconcile the conflict, and so on. As well as the bigger question is how to make the relationship work. And I believe that there is a golden pathway for everyone. And there is. Not everyone is meant to meet for a love. Love is very generic. What is love in general? For somebody, love is commitment. For somebody, is financial security. For others, is just having children. For others, is just a social pressure that you need to get married and feel being loved. For others, it is the freedom. So there are ways, there are bigger reasons, like karmic reasons, why two people meet and having a certain karmic relationship, what they need to develop as the partners being two together. And if they understand what is their purpose, they can tap into the next level of self-development and achieving not only individually being happy, being able to materialize your success, but as well being happy as a couple and seeing that this is not just a marriage or relationship, this is the synergy where we become a way much stronger. We create more abundance. Being a couple, we create more love, more understanding. We feed each other with emotions, stability, commitment, and so on. But again, there is a success formula for everyone's behavioral patterns or subconscious mind, how to tap into that and understand what is triggering you or what is making you happy. I give you direct recommendations how, in what way you should say, do in order to get your partner to get in love with you. And then it is up to you. Do you want to make this relationship work or not? But this is literally possible because we know exactly the keys, what your partner wants to know, what your partner wants to hear, what your partner wants you to do to create your image as a perfect image in their eyes. How to get back your partner when he has left you, when you broke up, what you need to do in order get him or her back. This is a real case scenario, and I have done it with several clients already, and they have get back together and living together even when there has been a third party. How to make, for example, relationship a happy place, and how to make it stronger to understand and change what change is important, and how to adjust each other so you would create a harmony. I do such kind of recommendations not only in the coaching sessions but as well tarot sessions, so as well many examples of that. Another example of coaching, what I should do in order to find my new love, because not everyone who are reaching out are in relationship, but many of you might be single and ready to mingle and looking for idealistic love. But sometimes we don't realize that your expectations might be different from your friends, family, social pressure. You need to admit that we individuals can be happy despite that we are not complying with social pressure and family expectations or any other expectations. And it's very important to feel that self-identity, and this is okay to feel like that, and how to find who is the right person, where to find the right person, how to approach, will I get married, will I have children, and all these questions again can be answered through the coaching session. I have as well existing clients that I have supported in divorce process, through legal proceedings, through fighting for custody, getting back the ex-partner who has left for a third party, as well as getting single ladies into the relationship. So Sarah is born on 1st of February 88, and John is born on 21st of November 89. Prior to this session, I already created a numerological chart where I see their individual expectations when it comes to love. We have a certain program, so each of them must have a certain program that they perceive what is their ideal relationship. No matter is it John, Sarah, Muhammad, Ismail, or somebody else, no matter. They have the same program that they are reflecting towards every single person that they meet for love purpose. Another question, how you will know if the person is the right one to get married with? Well, for me, the task is to give you the information, what the other person is feeling about you, how they see you. Do they see you as a love partner? Do they have respect, loyalty, commitment, love? What intentions they have? Are their thoughts pure and coming from their pure desires to take care about you, or maybe they are manipulative and they want to harm you and be aggressive towards you. So I would give you those recommendations, that information, and you would be the one who decides, do you want to be in this relationship or you don't want to be in this relationship. So I have their consent of John and Sarah to have this relationship discussed as an example. So let me first do a tarot reading, and then I will explain how I see their relationship right now. Okay, that's too many cards. Okay, I will be using 3 decks. The first deck right now, I am opening the cards. What is Sarah thinking about the relationship with John? This is her perspective, and I have here as well 2 jumping out cards. So I will put this here. And now I will check with another deck what John thinks about Sarah, how he sees Sarah in this relationship. So this is why I'm having 2 different decks, same type of spread, but having diverse information. The same spread, so we can compare apples with apples. But the perspective is quite different. And the third deck. So if I have here 2 different spreads about how they each other see themselves in the relationship, then here with another spread, I will look in their mind, verbal words, in their heart, and in their actions, what they are going to do or what they are already doing right now. So in front of me, I have 22 cards that I'm going to answer the relationship topic for between both of them. So here I have all these cards. So what I can see here, little bit of background that I was allowed to disclose, that this couple have been together for a longer period of time, but recently they were going through some kind of conflict. They had a breakup, separation, not like burning bridges, but a breakup, separation, to understand what they feel, what they want from each other and from themselves. So now let's see where they are standing right now. I would say it is a positive news coming, because I see that John, after a period and not being able to agree with Sarah, that because their misunderstandings was that Sarah wanted to proceed with the relationship while John was pulling back. And this I see by this card. And now I see that after a separation, John has changed his mind. He is starting to see that the Sarah actually is a really good candidate for their personal relationship, and he is starting to talk that let's do something, let's build our future together. And emotionally as well, he has taken a good decision to start moving ahead, to make a bold or some kind of courageous decision. He wants to break the ice, he wants to move forward, and as well as physically, he wants to offer her maybe some kind of romantic proposal, or being very romantic, showing that he cares about her. And let's see deeper, because remember, not everything that we talk is the truth. So let's see what he truly thinks. He has reached as well the state when he feels, yes, I want to start over. I want to create a relationship with Sarah because I feel that this gives me stability. It gives me commitment. I'm interested to build something with her in a long run. And he feels right now that he is very deeply connected to her. His heart intentions are with her. He's thinking about her. He doesn't want to rush ahead very fast, right? Because here, this is the challenge between them, that he doesn't want to proceed very fast, but he wants to build this loving relationship. He feels he can be her soulmate. How he sees Sarah. So how John looks at Sarah. He thinks that she is a perfect couple, perfect candidate to build a relationship that would really work. And he sees that she wants the same. At the same time, their relationship has been going through a rough time, and this is why in this relationship right now he feels, yes, we have a misunderstandings based on materialistic world, based on our expectations. There are a lot of egos who are playing the role, but I would say this can be fixed. It can be fixed with some kind of advices that I will give later. How he is treating her. He is literally ready to invest a lot of money, attention, energy to make Sarah happy. He is willing to share his sophisticated lifestyle, to invite her into her life, and really make, maybe either it is he's ready to take her out or propose some kind of, is it maybe travel, maybe it is some kind of fancy weekend, when he wants to show everyone, I am with this lady together and I'm so proud, I want to be with her. And he feels that he is the winner in a positive sense. He is a winner. He has achieved what he wanted. What about Sarah? We had the two jumping out cards, and these are actually the same what you saw in John's place. Yes, she sees that the relationship can be built in a long run, and she would like to be in this relationship. At the same time, I would say Sarah is still struggling to let go the pain of separation and to trust him. She has a trust issues, or she's not sure if this is real, what he's promising, this is the truth, because we just separated. She doesn't really trust him, and this is being affected as well by her actions. She's very careful and distant in some way in terms of when it comes to meeting, when it comes to initiating, but in her heart she wants to be with him. Let's look deeper. She's getting out herself from the period of loneliness when she felt that he has turned the cold shoulder towards her. She is starting to recover. She's starting to get back her confidence. At the same time, she wants to be with him, but she is not showing her feminine side. She's not giving the full love because she haven't healed herself from the past issues that they have been experiencing together. But at the same time, the time that she's spending with him, the way he's treating her with all these pleasures, gifts, beautiful moments, she likes it. She truly enjoys, and she literally allows to be pampered, to be taken care of. What we see here, she recognizes, yes, this guy has changed his mind. He has become more romantic. He's showing more affection, and he wants to take this relationship further. Or maybe this is as well a sign that he needs to travel. Maybe there is a certain distance between them because of Three of Wands. Maybe he's planning a travel, and this is why they cannot meet, or there is a certain distance between them. Where she is going, I would say maybe there will be some period of time that she wants to take a break, or maybe she is distancing herself to understand, what do I really want from this guy John, and to make up her mind. And what I can see from this, that John wants to proceed, Sarah is holding back. And my recommendation, looking at the numerology, that I will just open in front of me, both of them, is that they are in a way perfect for each other, because both of them have a matching point in their numerology, which is the 15th energy. And 15th energy in the love means that both of them are very passionate. Sexual life, sexual connection, desire, very open sexual mindset is very important for both of them. And if I wouldn't see the sexual aspect is matching, I would say this is a problem. This is the red flag. Because if one partner has a very strong sexual attitude, not attitude, but very strong openness towards sexuality in the relationship, and the other person is very classical, then there can be misunderstandings in the long run, because then he or she will find the way how to get their pleasures somewhere else. But in this case, in this couple, in this situation, they have a match here, and this is why it is a touching point, which is a positive sign. On the other hand, I see that their understanding about how they want to feel in the relationship is a little bit different. John, he wants and he appreciates at any cost to have the feeling of freedom. It doesn't mean that he wants to go left or right, look for different partners. But at any cost, Sarah, she cannot limit his freedom. As soon as she will give a pressure, as soon as she will ask for him something or request, like, where are you going? Why you are not being home? Why you are not helping me? Why you are this or that? I need you more at home. I need you be more here and there. We do that, right? Then he will say, whoa, this is not relation. He will push back again. But if Sarah will know, okay, he appreciates freedom and will allow him to walk, like a cat, because cat likes to come and go when they want, then he will feel, wow, this is amazing relationship. I feel so much free, not because he wants to go and search for another love somewhere else, not at all, but he feels, I can express myself. I can be who I want to be. This partner who is Sarah, she's not giving me this stifling pressure and giving me this freedom of doing and going and saying, expressing the way I want. This is so amazing. I'm so in love with her. But how she could know that if we wouldn't look into the numerology, because this is very unique quality, as the very standard perception about the marriage is that we build home, we have children, we have responsibilities. Now the world has ended. This is the end, and we cook home. We have once, maybe twice a year a vacation, and that's it. But that's not going to work with this John. John wants to live completely different life, which is full of travel, expression, freedom. But together with Sarah, if she knows how to manage his subconscious program and not to trigger the conflict. Because what I see from numerology, that he hates the conflict. He can be very hot-tempered, and when the conflict comes, it's important for her not to trigger it. He cannot handle the conflict, and if there are too much tension in the relationship, John might decide to leave and push back, saying, this is too much, this is too overwhelming, this is too negative patterns that we are having. And my recommendation for them would be, well, if he has this program which is triggering the breakup, then as soon as you feel the conflicting situation, Sarah, go out. Literally say, you know what, let's go for a walk. Let's do something. Let's go and drive with jet ski. Let's drive somewhere. Some kind of action needs to be there so they release the tension which is between them, and then the relationship will become again way much smoother. What about Sarah? Sarah as well have certain expectations, right? And she appreciates as well very active, very passionate sexual life, which is the matching point. But another thing that she really wants to have a partner with the soft heart, where she would feel that this is sensitive, neat, romantic, soft relationship where he is just understanding her inner feelings, her inner meaning of the relation, that she would feel we are soul partners, we are meant to be together because we understand each other from half of the world. And in this case, my recommendation for John would be, well, spend some time to be more romantic, spend some time for about maybe some evenings, having a candle dinner, having some good wine, good dinner, good food, have heart-to-heart conversations, open your heart, talk freely about how you see, because then you will tap into Sarah's love life and she would feel, yes, this is the real relationship that I would like to have. This is the partner that I see so much deeply connected. What Sarah doesn't like, she would end the relationship if she would feel that her partner is completely having the ignorance towards her, that he doesn't care about her, that he is careless, that one partner is not understanding, having no patience towards, have unwillingness to understand, that there is no development in the relationship. The relationship is not proceeding anywhere, and this is why she wants to proceed where he sees the obstacles. She wants to proceed because that's for her important, to see how the relationship will shape, where it is going. Because otherwise, if she doesn't see the future, what's the point of spending her time with this guy? Even though he's very romantic, he's very nice, but she needs to see the progress, at least small steps forward. And again, the invitation for the John as recommendation would be, give her something, give her some sense of clarity. If not this year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, just start talking about that. Start sharing your personal beliefs about how you both see the relationship, and then you will find the common understanding between each other. This is how, I looked only at the 3 numbers. The numerological chart that I am looking at, there are more than 50 numbers that are describing each person in different situations, different aspects. And if you want to have the key to understand what works for you, what is not working for you, the numerology can give you the answers. And then we check on top of that with the tarot cards how to manage the situation right now, how to make, in this case, Sarah more happy. Well, there would be a list of recommendations for the John how to do it, as well as for Sarah to be more open, to enjoy the present moment and release your worries, because he has made his mind that he wants to be with you, Sarah. Well, this was an example how numerology and tarot are supplementing each other. If you have any questions, if you go home or after this video you think what kind of scenario you are experiencing, I will be posting this video and you can leave the comment. I will respond to every single comment. So leave a comment how to handle this, what to do with this. Mention your both date of birth, and I can give you some kind of success keys to reach the more harmony between you and your love partner. Okay, we have one question. How do you calculate the numerology reading? Well, this is another very big science that I have studied for a longer period of time. I call it life matrix. It is special calculation that I cannot explain in this video. It would be like explaining in a one sentence how to work with the tarot cards and have each meaning of each card. But there is special matrix, there is special way of calculations that I create, and it looks like a natal chart. If you know natal chart, then natal chart is coming from astrology, while I create kind of natal chart based on your date of birth, only with numerology. Thank you very much for everyone who joined today. I will be posting this video so you can check it out later and review it over again. Thank you very much and see you.
you.